Stone is a very free person. When it comes to work, when you need to be serious when you're supposed to be serious. And I mean, in the middle of the performance, he cracked jokes and everything. But then when he's serious, you need to be serious as well. Working with him is easier. There's no tension, there's no pressure. It just feels like that.
What do you look out for, or what does an artist? Because basically, everybody here is an artist. You guys are creative. I think that I'm okay. What do we look out for as creatives working with other creatives?
Hello there, good evening and welcome to JoyNews Prime. This broadcast is live from our studio at Kokomlemle in Accra. We are live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 125 and around the world on myjoyonline.com. I'm Noella. Yalley.
And I am Emmanuel. Samani. Tonight, standoff between government and striking university administrators deepens, with government admitting it cannot meet their demands until the next fiscal year. But the union is refusing to back down and is threatening to escalate its industrial action.
Also tonight, new defense minister vows to protect Ghana's security system with modern reforms at a time when the sub-Saharan or sub-region faces growing insurgency threats.
Also this evening, the New Patriotic Party, that's the NPP, in the Ashanti region holds solidarity vigil for its jailed chairman, Bernard Entwi-Boesiako, known as Chairman Wontumi. Will take you live to the area.
In business,
AGI says the National Cathedral Funds could have completed 101 hospitals as it defends government record on corruption fight.
And later in sports,
the Black Princesses demand their per diems or per diems and bonuses ahead of the 2027 Women's World Cup.
Well, this is JoyNews, your home of independent, fearless, and credible journalism. We're back in a bit.
Hey. Welcome to the program. This evening, teachers and the Educational Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is asking government to stop treating non-teaching staff in Ghana's educational sector as afterthoughts and address challenges they face. Teu says these members who serve the Ghana Education Service, public technical universities and other institutions remain in an integral part of academic work, a reason concrete measures must be taken to address their issues and safeguard industrial harmony in the sector. Gifty Abnaturkson is Deputy General Secretary of the Teachers and Educational Workers Union of TUC Ghana. Listen.
Despite the essential roles that non-teaching staff play in the education system, these workers continue to face discrimination, delayed payment of remuneration, unfair labor practices, inadequate recognition, limited career progression, and poor working condition. TEWU reiterates that non-teaching staff are an integral part of Ghana's education system and must not be treated as an afterthought. The union therefore called for urgent attention to the challenges confronting these workers and demand that concrete measures be taken by the relevant authorities to address them and safeguard industrial harmony in the education sector.
Well, end of semester examination at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology could be disrupted from Monday if the government fails to meet the demands of the Ghana Association of University Administrators. Now, members have been on strike since Monday over disparities in market premium and other allowances. Now, the university hospital could also shut its outpatient and inpatient department as the strike intensifies, and Emmanuel Bright-Kwaku reports.
It's actually been 4 days after the Ghana Association of University Administrators declared an indefinite strike across public universities we have in the country, and KNUST is not left out. Some of the offices, administrative offices on campus currently have been shut down, and it's not accessible to anybody that will be coming to access any administrative service on campus. But I have this lady with me who had actually come on campus. I want to find out what she was here for, and in fact, has she been served? I just want to understand her plight.
Okay, I came here concerning the arrangement of my name for the NSS registration, and because they are on strike, I can't do it because they can't do anything about it unless they are back from the strike before they can change it for me.
So, which offices did you go to, and in fact, what do you need a name arrangement for?
The name on my Ghana card is different from the one on my student administration portal. Okay. So unless they are matching before I can register my NSS administration.
We also understand that the IT services on campus is currently being affected from Monday when they declared a strike up until now. So administrative activities here on the KNUST campus is heavily affected. And so this is what we can report from the KNUST campus. My name is Emmanuel Bright-Kwaku.
Well, Salamatu Mahama Brima is the national chairperson of TEWU and joins us for more on this. Brima, good evening. Many thanks for your time. I want to find out from you. I mean, government says, hey, they can't meet you right now until the next fiscal year. What is the way forward?
Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity. Well, if the government cannot meet us this year, we cannot also wait till next year. We cannot. We have negotiated and we have signed our conditions of service, and we have agreed in the signed conditions of service to pay a certain allowance to the junior staff of the university. And so if the government is saying that it cannot meet us this year, and for that matter, it's next year he cannot meet, he will meet us. Is he going to make time for the arrears from this time to next year? Because the agreement we signed is effective February 2026. And the letter from Ministry of Finance is indicating July 2026. And we are saying that no, that is not the agreement we reached. It's a signed conditions of service. It's there. Government appended its signature, that is Fair Wages and GTech. And then union also appended the signature. It's an agreement. So why do they want to vary the effective date?
Well,
and now what we are being told is that they can't meet us this year. Okay, so we'll wait until next year.
So when you say you're waiting until next year, what really do you mean? Are you still going to escalate your industrial action until government says, hey, here's your loaf of bread? Is that what the case is? Salamatu?
Yes, that is how the case is. Because before you negotiate, Fair Wages takes mandate from government. And so we believe that Fair Wages was given that mandate to negotiate and conclude with us. We have negotiated. And before government grants that mandate, government looks into its coffers to see whether they can meet that demand. So if the mandate has been given and we have finished and concluded and signed, and now it's being varied, then it becomes a difficulty. It's being varied without any explanation.
Well, Salamatu, before I let you go, you're asking government to, stop treating non-teaching staff of the GES as an afterthought. Can you shed some more light onto these allegations, if you will?
Yes, so we have different classes in the GES who are non-teaching staff. We have the cooks, who, in fact, I would say they are the heart of the institution, of the education sector. Because if they don't cook, the students aren't going to eat. And a starved student cannot learn effectively, which means that the teacher will go to the classroom, all right, but whatever he delivers will not go into the minds of the students. Now we have the watchman who takes care of lives and property in the various schools. These watchmen are limited. They are not many. So they work throughout the week, including weekends and public holidays. And in our conditions of service, weekends is double overtime, public holiday is double overtime. They have worked for a couple of years now, and this provision has not been honored. They've not been paid. Our cooks are not many.
Right.
They are overburdened. They are falling sick and dying.
Right.
Almost every month.
Salamatu, we have to bring that conversation to an end here. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, meanwhile, the Education Ministry has expressed concern about the strike, and its media relations officer, Hashmin Mohammed, says the minister will meet the striking unions in the coming days, and he spoke to JoyNews earlier.
Start with, let me state that every stakeholder in the education values chain is very, very important to the Education Ministry, because it is all their contribution, their input and output that make up the education system. And we are the Education Ministry. Whenever grievances of this nature do come to us, it is our responsibility to find an amicable solution to it. It is in this spirit that the Honorable Minister intends to engage all the stakeholders sometime next week to see how possible best we will be able to address this problem. I wouldn't like to preempt the Honorable Minister, so I wouldn't be able to give much details about the meeting, but the meeting is going to be centered on the grievances they are raising, because we want a very peaceful academic environment, where our learners can live to realize their potentials.
Hashmin, as we all have now become aware, the strike is affecting university administration, examinations, and even health services. So what is government's concrete timeline to ending this disruption? Because it really appears that it is getting out of hands now.
Well, it is not getting out of hands, because it is in the Honorable Minister has stated and has invited all the stakeholders to a meeting, and in that meeting all these issues will be brought out, and then a possible solution will be looked into it. So we are very, very concerned about whatever is happening at the education space.
To more news tonight, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Kharyne, says he is the first Attorney General in Ghana's Fourth Republic to file 5 corruption-related cases in a single year. Speaking during the Resetting Ghana tour of the Upper East region, Dr. Kharyne cited the number of cases filed under his tenure as evidence of the government's commitment to prosecuting corruption, while rejecting claims the government's Operation Recover All Loot is not achieving any results.
My fellow citizens, the cases in court that we have filed so far are doing very, very well. In fact, I had occasion to mention that I am the first Attorney General in the history of the Fourth Republic to file 5 cases in court in 1 year. And Your Excellency, I want us to look at the record that we inherited as far as the prosecution of corruption in our country under the Fourth Republic is concerned. So the narrative that is going on by the MPP that oral is delaying is not true. In fact, our cases are going faster than any other case that has been instituted in the Fourth Republic. So, for instance, we have concluded our case in the SkyTrain. In other words, the Attorney General has closed his case in the SkyTrain. We are nearly done with our case in Republic versus Edu-Boahen, which is the National Signal Bureau's case. And most of the cases are also advancing faster than, the record time. So the negative narrative which is being peddled by the MPP to the effect that the cases are not going well, that the Attorney General is losing the cases in court, is one that is meant to divert public attention away from the diligent investigations that have been conducted. In fact, our investigations have so far been very well done, to the extent that if you look at the National Signal Bureau's case, we have submitted all the documents relating to how the monies were moved from a public account into a private account.
Well, the Attorney General also criticized expenditure on the construction of the National Cathedral, arguing that the funds could have been used to complete some of the stalled hospitals under the former government's Agenda 111 program. Now, he made the remarks on Thursday in the Upper East region as well.
It is better to complete Agenda 111 than to spend money on a national cathedral. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you may laugh, but there has been a resurgence in messaging about the National Cathedral by very eminent religious people. I want to say this. The money that was spent on the National Cathedral from the report of PwC that was presented to me just last Friday, and Mr. President, I'm sorry about this because I have not briefed you on it yet, but I have the report. You don't build a house of God in the manner in which they went about it. That is all that I can say. But the important message is that the money could have been used to complete the district hospital.
Away from that, new Defense Minister Kenneth Gilbert Ajay has pledged to strengthen Ghana's securities against external threats as neighboring countries battle insurgency. He says his tenure will prioritize modern reforms and technology to protect the country's territorial integrity. He spoke at an official handing over ceremony at the Ministry of Defense, as Fatal Bayaga reports.
Lieutenant Gideon Bamford reporting. Aye, Honorable.
The new minister received a rousing reception from military and naval contingents who mounted a guard of honor to officially welcome him into his new role. Kenneth Gilbert Ajay is succeeding the late minister Edward Omaneboma, who was killed in a helicopter crash in the Ashanti region last year alongside 7 others. Ajay, who was recently transferred from the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources by President Mahama to lead the ministry, says he is committed to protecting the country's security.
While the defense sector may be familiar to me, the security environment has considerably changed in recent times. The security landscape today is more complex, interconnected, and unpredictable than it was a decade ago. Our region continues to confront violent extremism and terrorism, transnational organized crime, illicit trafficking, maritime insecurity, cyber threats. The defense sector must remain responsive to this changing environment. We must continuously review and strengthen our doctrine and strategies. Above all, We must ensure that the Ghana Armed Forces remains a professional, disciplined, technologically enabled, and a mission-ready force capable of safeguarding the peace and stability of our dear country.
He also assured military personnel and staff of an open-door policy, saying he would welcome constructive engagement to deepen professionalism and discipline within the armed forces.
I come with an open mind and a willingness to listen, learn, and work with everyone. I intend to maintain an open-door policy that encourages frank, professional, and constructive engagement at all levels.
The Finance Minister and former Acting Defence Minister, Councillor Tuforsen, while pledging to fully support the new minister, urged him to go beyond manpower-heavy approaches and adopt technology-driven strategies and defending the country.
You have my full support and goodwill. To the Ministry of Defence, I believe the time has come to change our strategic posture. The future of defence cannot remain manpower-heavy. It must become technology-led, intelligence-driven, and agile.
For Deputy Defence Minister Ernest Brojejemfi, the entire military will support and cooperate with the new minister to maintain unity and achieve the country's security objectives.
We assure you of our full cooperation and support, and we look forward to working under your leadership to advance the President's vision of resetting Ghana by safeguarding the territorial integrity of our nation.
For JoyNews, Fatao Bayaga, Accra.
Well, to more news, the New Patriotic Party is holding a vigil in Kumasi tonight in solidarity with its Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Inchibo-Siako. The party supporters have gathered at the DMB campaign office as his lawyers begin processes to appeal his conviction and 20-year prison sentence for illegal mining. The party is demanding his release and rallying support for efforts to overturn the court's decision. Nanayao Jima is at the vigil and joins us live. Nanayao, what is currently happening at the vigil?
Illegal mining. According to the New Patriotic Party, they believe that their chairman, that's the chairman of the NPP in the Ashanti region, is not guilty, or as the court pronounced. And to them, he is only a political prisoner. So the protest is in support of the appeal that his lawyers are making with regard to the case that is presently being appealed in court. We have some of the organizers of this protest here, but before we go to the organizers, we have here, there are a lot of police personnel to ensure that security is tight within this area. As you can see, they've confined the people only to the grounds, that is just the inner perimeter of the DMB campaign office, and these are the people behind me. The information that we have is that it's expected that a lot more party members will join in as time goes on. Presently, I have with me the organizer of this vigil to speak to me and give us more information about what is going to happen here this evening. Sir, good evening and welcome to JoyNews. Please give us your name and the role you play in putting together this event.
Good evening. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Frederick Ajimai-Mensah. I am the constituency chairman for Kwabri East. Also serve as the secretary for the Ashanti Regional Constituency Chairman Caucus and the chairman of the planning committee.
So what exactly, or what is the reason behind this vigil that is being organized here today?
Thank you very much, my brother. A very good evening to all your listeners and the viewers as well. This evening, we are not here accidentally. We are not here to cause trouble. We are not here to do anything untoward. We are here to show Ghana, to show the world that the MPP is united and solidly behind our chairman, Bernard Inchibo-Siako Chemawutumi. Ashantis are standing united behind our chairman. We don't abandon our own. So the essence of this gathering is to meet and seek the face of God and also show our strength in unity, that the elephant is not down, the elephant is still strong, still united behind Chairman Wontumi, wherever that he is at this moment. So that's our simple message, just to give him hope that, Chairman, you are not alone. Ashanti is behind you, the MPP is behind you. Mind you, our chairman has paid his dues to this party. Chairman Wontumi have gone through all the odds from 2015 that he became chairman and beyond. He has sacrificed, he has worked hard, he has gone through all the ups and downs. So if today he finds himself in this situation, it will only be proper that as party faithfuls will show our solidarity.
Are you impressed with the numbers that you are seeing now? Because the vigil, as advertised, was supposed to begin at 6 and end at 9. Are you impressed with the numbers here?
I am very impressed, I must say, because I know if you look around, the traffic in town is super heavy. And that's why we couldn't start in time. Today, I don't know what is happening in Kumasi, but the traffic is very crazy. And most of the people we are expecting, most of the buses have delayed. But we are just about starting, and I'm sure that a lot of them will join us. And the crowd I see now is impressive. It's impressive.
Let's talk about a few of the party supporters who are also here to gauge their mood. Sir, you've been here for a while. You've seen the numbers. Are you impressed? Do you think that what the MPP is doing is on course?
Looking at the numbers here, it's obvious that the people have come in their numbers, and we're expecting more to come. But as of now, we are okay. But we are believing that by the end of it, we'll have the numbers we are expecting.
Thank you very much. So, aside from what is happening here today, tomorrow MPP is going to the polls to elect new executives for the region. Now, not long ago, we understand that some of the party faithfuls in Efisa Seche East went to court and secured a court injunction, hoping to halt the process. Now, it's unclear if the court injunction could be served on the executives of the party or the organizers of this election. But before we came here, we were at the grounds where the election is supposed to take place, and all is in place. They are trying to complete arrangement of the venue for tomorrow's election. So we do not know. It's unclear if indeed the NPP is going ahead with the election tomorrow. Speaking to some of the people here, it seems none of them have an idea of what is happening. We are here to cite any of the executives of the party or other top people within the party. But if we do get any of them, I'm sure that we will serve all our listeners and our viewers through our platforms.
Definitely, Noella Aljima. Thank you so much for an excellent job done. Samani.
Well, let's still stay with the MPP, as 4 aspirants have declared their contest in contesting for the MPP parliamentary primaries in Nandom. They are the Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, former Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, lawyer Sylvester Isang, former SIF CEO Alois Mon, and former DKM Microfinance CEO Martin Deli. The primary will be held after the party reopens nominations, as Rafiq Salam reports.
4 men, 1 ticket. Nandom is watching. The MPP parliamentary primary in Nandom has just turned into the biggest political showdown in the Upper West region. The seat is currently held by NDC's Dr. Richard Kuire, and ahead of 2028, 4 prominent sons of Nandom have declared they want to take it back for the MPP. Their former Interior Minister Ambrose Derry, legal practitioner lawyer Sylvester Isang, social development consultant Alois Kokcha-Pierre-Mole, and former DKM CEO Dele Kudine Martin. First to declare, former Interior Minister Ambrose Derry announced his comeback on Nandom FM, saying he answered a call from constituents and from God.
The call on me by my people in Nandom that they want me to come and stand as MP for them again in 2028.
Okay.
As you asked me.
Yes.
I've heard the call. I've prayed about it. I have agreed that I will put myself forward ticket of the MPP as their parliamentary candidate.
And dedication and a track record which is there for all to see. For the greater interest and service of Nandom, I therefore wish to declare unreservedly my intention to run in the parliamentary primaries of the New Patriotic Party when nominations are opened.
Loy Isang is banking on the grassroots story from Brewing Pito, what is matter to pay his own senior high school fees.
Having come through the mill of poverty, I have followed my mother to the forest to fetch firewood. I have brewed pito for my mother while she traveled to Pina, Kuturu, Fermo, and Tumu markets. I have fed clay for my mother to mold earthen pots.
His promises: 5 tractors for farmers, food relief in lean season, cement for poor homes, free transport for officers, and a berry cultural center. Also in the race is Alois Kokcha Pierre Moule, the social development consultant and former deputy CEO of SIF, was disqualified in 2024. He says he is back for redemption.
I'm not in any way saying I'm the best for that matter, but I believe that everything is timing, and that this particular time.
Well, this is JoyNews Prime with SNN, and we're taking a quick commercial break. We're back with more.
When malaria shows up, it doesn't knock. It just takes over.
No. This fever is too much.
When malaria comes, respond with Mala-2. Fight malaria with Mala-2 tablets or syrup from Ernest Chemists. Test for malaria first before taking Mala-2. If symptoms persist for more than 48 hours, see a doctor. This advert is FDA approved.
Is your tech holding you back? Feeling lost in a maze of outdated gadgets? Relax. Come with me to Configure.
Oh, magic. Now I've been international fashion designer. No more pencil than talk matter beer. Configure. Class in boy.
Oh, number one.
Ghana, we don't just sell electronics, we transform your life. From office to home appliances and more, we have everything you need to step into the future.
Comfy Ghana, classic one. Comfy Ghana, number one.
So this strategy will lead.
Oh no, not again.
Say, relax. The generator will come on now.
The generator is not working. Why stress yourself when the experts are just one tap away? Introducing Left Power, the smart emergency support app from Left Signature Limited. With Left Power, certified engineers respond fast, anytime, anywhere. No delays, no stories.
Hello, sir. This is Left Signature Limited. Your request has been received and our engineers are already on their way. Please relax. We've got you covered.
This is professional. Every Left expert is certified, verified, and can be tracked in real time. Oh, you'll know they're coming before they even arrive. From electrical engineering and solar power systems to data center management, cloud services, smart automation, and software development, Left Signature delivers excellence, fast, reliable, and professional. Left Power. Your solution is just one tap away.
Available on Play Store and App Store.
Hello, my name is Pamela from Customer Service. Please revalidate your account by texting your Ghana card number to 0500,000 247. Hey,
Abili, wabadim.
Madam, give me the numbers behind your ATM card. I'm calling from the head office.
An email was delivered across to our customers this morning.
Confirm if this is your bank account. 100,100,100.
Thanks for sending your bank card details.
Send the OTP now to avoid cancellation.
EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Don't get played.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, please, I'm calling from Customer Experience Center.
That's right. Did you see that? That is me. Without me, that tap would just be decoration.
That's so. So when the water comes, where exactly is it waiting? Pipe. I also didn't see any bedroom no. Me tank. Me na me kura.
At least I move water.
And I keep it safe.
Without me, nothing flows.
What's happening?
I bring the life.
I preserve it.
Hey, why is the water going on and off like this? Maybe I can do it alone.
Maybe I need you too.
Strong, reliable, built for every home.
Syntex pipes and tanks, the perfect
water team. Syntex, are you strong? Are you tough?
Palladium Residences in Achimota isn't just an address, it's the home you truly earned. Secure your place with just a 10% deposit and choose from beautifully designed apartments or spacious townhouses built for everyday comfort. This is more than a building. It's a vibrant, curated community with a clubhouse, state-of-the-art gym, and an on-site hotel, all at ABC Junction, minutes from Achimota Mall. Enjoy city energy while retreating to your private sanctuary. Call now to reserve your unit and benefit from limited launch incentives, including priority unit selection, executive pricing, and flexible payment options available. Don't miss the chance to pick the best homes. Book your private site visit today. Call 050-9823-424. Palladium Residences. Live smart, invest better.
Drive EVGH was built on a simple idea that driving can be better. It can be cleaner, smarter, and more refined. Today, we offer a range of electric vehicles that meet you right where you are. From luxury models that deliver power and prestige to everyday vehicles designed for practical, intelligent mobility. But we didn't stop at vehicles. We built X-Charge EV network to ensure charging is accessible, reliable, and efficient. In a dedicated service center designed specifically for electric vehicles because expertise matters. This is how the future becomes reality. Drive EV Ghana. We're leading.
You're welcome back. This is JoyNews Prime.
Now, residents of Labone woke up to gunfire on Thursday as police exchanged shots with suspected robbers. 2 of the suspects were killed and another arrested. Police say the group was planning to rob 3 banks in the area, as Maxwell Agbaba of our security desk reports.
This is the scene of the deadly shootout between security personnel and a robbery syndicate yesterday here at Labone. 2 banks are situated just about 50 meters away from where I'm standing, and then there is a hotel nearby. Here is the exact spot where the deadly shooting happened. There's still blood splattered here on the streets. Eyewitnesses who've been speaking to me said that the security personnel crossed the robbery syndicate right here. And this is where the shooting happened. They say that the robbers attempted shooting them. And then they also responded, killing 2 of them in a hail of bullets.
Drove and they changed the security to change the islander. So I thought that's it. But within like maybe some 15 minutes time, the islander came from this side, rushed, and the police also came from this side, they were rushing. All of a sudden, they just crashed for you. That's where you see the bullet. I've been seeing this in television, which is working, but I think this is my first time experiencing this in live, which is, bro, it's not easy. Yeah, they were just exchanging bullets. But unfortunately, I think 2 people, they killed 2 people, and the other one was not killed. So
that's the angle.
Yeah. I think they shot 2 of them, and the other one, they were 3 in the car. So the 2 was killed, and 1 was just injured. But so the another just rushed and picked the gun. So the another just started shooting first before the police. Yeah, that's it.
Some of the residents who I've been speaking to say it felt like a scene from a movie, and that they've never seen anything like this happen before. They have been talking to me.
So I just heard a gunshot from the back of the Zenith, the roadside, about 6 shots. So I heard the people were shouting, hey, stop. So the car fast, speed and come past. They used their car to block them. The national people are fast. They fast block them at the junction here where the transformer was.
Okay.
Was Martin. So as they block them, the other one drop down. Then the robbers, where the man shoot them, shooting legs. The other one in the car, those who are in the car, they too get down. They also shooting. So before the national security officer, he also start shooting. Use the gun, plenty. Use the gun on them. Where I think they announced that some people started coming. Police people also come around. So they shoot 1 man, die, and the other, I think it's the driver. Yeah. I saw that they're going to catch his back, neck back, because back here. So after that, they pick them into the pickup inside. Before all the police people be here, they hear what is going on around. Before the police people die.
Well, to more news. Tonight, the Ashanti region is under scrutiny after figures show it accounts for nearly a quarter of all maternal deaths in Ghana. Behind the numbers are referral bottlenecks, staffing gaps at smaller health facilities, and delays in getting expectant mothers the care they need. Dr. Fred Adomako-Boateng is the Ashanti Regional Health Director.
Sources of death within Ashanti region, for all the figures that we are talking about, 15% of these cases came from outside the region. So we are talking about, let's say, 100 women, 15 of them. If you are going to do any intervention in Ashanti region and forget about them, it means that you are going to have that problem still persisting. And then within the region is about 85% of 2025 figures contributing to. But then, let's move on to the other slide. You see the location of the deaths within the region. 61.5, almost 62% of them are within CAF. Okay? And about 39% of them are outside CAF in Ashanti region. So Straight away, when people look at this figure, they will run and go to Konfanochi. Wait small before you go to Konfanochi. This figure will deceive you. But most of the deaths occurring at Konfanochi Teaching Hospital creates the impression and perception of cat as the source of these deaths. However, if you analyze this trend, it will show you, and we will see it in the next graph, 92% of the deaths occurring in Konfanochi are outside.
Now, the National Peace Council is warning that Ghana could face more religious tensions if mechanisms are not put in place to contain provocative acts before they escalate into violence. The warning follows recent tensions between Christian and Muslim groups, prompting the Inspector General of Police to convene an interfaith meeting with leaders of the two major religious communities. My colleague Stephen Mensah reports on the meeting as religious leaders commit to working together to protect Ghana's peace.
The three persons at the center of the recent religious tensions, who have since been granted bail, embrace each other in a symbolic show of reconciliation as leaders from the major faith groups work to bring the tensions to an end. Inspector General of Police Christian Tete Yohonu is urging religious leaders to use their influence to calm tensions and protect Ghana's peace.
The police have acted proactively and set the wheels of justice in motion. But the police action alone cannot heal a fractured spirit. Law enforcement can restrain hands, but only faith, leadership, and conscience can heal hearts. Today, I appeal directly to your moral authority to join me in calling for absolute calm and immediate return to peaceful coexistence.
The Muslim community is also calling for restraint, with spokesperson for the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Arimi Al-Shaributu, stressing the need for continued peaceful coexistence.
For us, peace is fundamental to our dedication and devotion to God, because He, by His attribute, is peaceful. And indeed, He is the source of peace. And the best that He offers us as humans for a more purposeful and meaningful survival.
The Christian community, on its part, is pushing for sustained peace, stressing that stability remains critical to the country's long-term development.
And our ability to live together in peace remains one of our greatest strengths. As religious leaders, we occupy positions of tremendous influence in our communities. Our words can promote understanding, tolerance, and unity.
Meanwhile, the National Peace Council is warning of attempts by forces outside Ghana to exploit divisions in the country. Executive Secretary of the Council, Dr. George Amo, is proposing regular engagement between the police service, religious leaders, and other state institutions to address emerging tensions before they escalate.
From time to time, we are going to observe deviant behavior. It is part of the growth of societies. Let us acknowledge that. But the beauty of any growing democracy is how it is able to rise up in times of that situation. So it will come. So my senior, the president boy, it will come. But we will manage it.
Stephen Mensah for JoyNews.
Now, Usher Hospital is seeking more advanced medical equipment to strengthen its capacity to care for patients. The facility says inadequate equipment has sometimes left it with no option but to refer patients, including children, to other hospitals for treatment. Speaking at the presentation of a phototherapy machine to the hospital donated by the Rotary Club of Accra Airport Enclave, Medical Superintendent Dr. Philomena Bontu highlighted the need for continued support to address the facility's equipment gaps, as Evelyn Amper reports.
A baby's first days of life can turn critical when jaundice is left untreated, making access to the right equipment essential. When the needed equipment is unavailable, treatment can be delayed and the chances of a safe recovery reduced. At Asha Hospital, gaps in medical equipment have sometimes forced the facility to refer cases to other hospitals for treatment. Medical Superintendent Dr. Philomena Bonsu says the equipment challenges are limiting the hospital's ability to provide the full range of care needed by patients.
And usually when we have children who would need phototherapy, we have some equipment, but it's not as advanced as what has been given to us this morning. So if the child would need maybe an intensive phototherapy, we may have to refer to Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Very often we have to refer the children because we don't have the full complement of equipment. And then also with the donation, I'm sure it would attract more pediatric staff, being nurses or doctors.
The medical superintendent also says more advanced equipment would strengthen the hospital's capacity and improve services available to patients.
I would like to throw an appeal to the general public that we, management and staff of Osha Hospital, we are ever ready to receive any form of donation which directly impacts on the service and also on the quality of life we are giving to the clients and the community in which we serve.
In response, the Rotary Club of Accra Airport Enclave has stepped in with a phototherapy machine to support the treatment of babies with jaundice. Club President Joyce Abankwa says the donation is part of the club's commitment to creating a lasting impact in the community.
As we hand over this equipment today, we do so not as a one-time gesture, but as a renewed commitment to a growing partnership. We see this donation as the beginning of even greater collaborations, one that will continue to strengthen maternal and child health care delivery in this facility and across Jamestown.
Asha Hospital welcomed the donation while calling on continued support to address other critical needs and improve care at the facility. For JoyNews, Evelyn Ampa.
Right.
Well, it's time for me to say goodbye and leave you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Showbiz.
It always excites when you have to leave for me to do showbiz. I don't get it.
I mean, it's a girls thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
You're gonna say hi to one of your favorite.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite lecturers. Yeah, Dr. Justice Isa Abdullahi. He's a fantastic, lecturer. He's lectured me 2 times.
Oh, is that so?
At the University of Media Arts and Communication. So yeah, I know he's watching. Hi, sir.
Well, enjoy showbiz. I have to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it's now time for showbiz, and one of my favorite entertainment justers, Kharyne, is here.
Good evening, Noella.
We meet again.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so it's that time again where we take you into the world of entertainment, and we are going straight to Kali's Camp because he's been making the headlines for some time now because we all know that he came up with the birthday song trend. And I mean, Ghanaians loved it, but guess what? Kali actually increased the price from the original 900 cedis to 2,000 Ghana cedis, and that got some Ghanaians agitated. And we've heard from, social media users, including Akufo-Addo, who also wasn't cool with the new price and all of that. But we stormed the streets to also hear from Ghanaians there. Let us know what they think about the new price. Is it that the social media users are exaggerating, or 2,000 cedis is cool?
No, I wouldn't. There's no way.
Why?
For a content, not even a musician, makes no sense. I'm not doing it.
It means that your celebrant is not worth 2,000.
Nah, if the person that is celebrating that birthday deserves a 2,000 Ghana cedi, I think that 2,000 Ghana cedi to go to that person. not the content creator. Yeah, so that's how I see it.
Tell Kharyne to get serious. I mean, why would he charge 2,000 Ghana cedis for, him to wish me a happy birthday? Well, I don't mind. Those who want to do that can do that. But I will go for the one he, does without the picture. All right, I'll go for that. At least that one you just have to download. You can post on your status on your birthday or that of your loved one. I'll definitely not pay 2,000 Ghana cedis for someone to sort of wish me on my birthday. It doesn't make financial sense to me. The person is worth 2,000 cedis, but this, thing Kharyne is going to do would not determine as to whether I indeed love her or not. So I would definitely not pay 2,000 Ghana cedis to do such a thing.
I don't think I'm doing that. I'll only do that for maybe for advertisement for my business, but for just a birthday song, nah, it's a no for me. I'm not gonna do that.
Doesn't mean that the person you're celebrating is not worth 2,000.
Oh no, it's not like it's not worth it, but I think the other things I can do to celebrate the person. So me wishing the person publicly doesn't mean that maybe I don't value or cherish the person.
It's too high. I'm on a bad down there. Why not? Maybe I had best supporting the beer, man, but 2,000 is high. Somebody has the money to do that, but. Yeah. Should I be there? Yes, I'll bet to many there. Why not?
As for me, I will not. But I don't think paying 2,000 for somebody to compose a song for you is expensive. I don't think it is. It is not expensive. But as for me, I won't do that. So me, actually, I'm not going to do that because my birthday, I don't get anything for myself. Now I go to 2K for something, and I'm not going to do that. But he's doing a good thing, he's being amazing and stuff. But people who have money can purchase him. But me, no, I think I prefer buying something for the person than to give the money to Kharyne to. No disrespect to him though, but he's doing an amazing job. But I'm not going to do that.
All right, so we heard from people from the street. Yeah. Well, I only pay 2,000 cedis.
I may or may not, depending on
me because I can do the song for you.
Definitely.
But away from that, because it's Friday, we want to shake off the stress. Of course. And so we still went to the street to ask people to tell us their favorite song released between 2025 and 2026.
Yalley. The title is Yawani. I don't know if you heard about it here. Yawani. No, I can't. Yeah, that's my favorite. Why? That's my favorite. I don't know. It resonates to his side of the story in relation to the youth and how we are seeing things and how we are facing struggles. So that song, it speaks to us in a different way. Yeah, so I like it. Yeah, that's how I like it. I look front, I don't look back, so I say, I can't move, I can't rub anything I do, man, want to do something.
Signature from Kiddy and Last Meet. Yes, I think it's a song that anytime I hear of it, I feel like getting up to dance. And some of the lyrics in the songs cracks me up, even though some of them gives you an impression as if Last Meet is a bad boy. I think I like the song.
Kalika by Dope Nation, because I think it is it's widely known. Even footballers are now doing using the song for celebration and everything. So I think so far I've been one of the most popular songs on the internet right now or in the world right now.
Stonebwoy song, it never used to be like this. Yeah, so that's my favorite song.
If I tell you today my experiences, you understand. Remember, it never used to be like this. No, it never used to be like this. No.
Shatawale, Street Crown.
Street Crown of my head, I'm staying real. Every sky everyone will heal.
Thania by Last Meet.
And the reason why me feel the sound my best song is because you know where's the woman a family be from my brabo and encouragement.
Yeah, me na so nem smanta from. Bra ma fe mu nyina ma mo from. Me na no me na nte from. Me na na no me ti ate dom. 4 years ago na me emu kom. Black, me dancing you.
You've heard from them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Kakalika.
That's all I have for you for today. But tomorrow, of course, Being Fest. London edition is coming.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Wish him well.
Yeah.
On Monday, we'll come and give
We'll
him
come
that.
and, yeah, definitely. But thank you so much,
Thank you too.
Irene, for bringing us showbiz. And that's how we wrap up today's news. You should log on to myjoyonline.com for more of our local and international stories. I'm Noella. Kharyne, Yalley. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, me na so nem smanta from. Bra ma fe mu nyina ma mo from. Me na no me na nte from. Me na no me ti ate.
Yo, Green, you no go job. You look unhappy and seem to be in pain.
I have this long-standing well at my anus and it keeps coming and going. I feel sick and so uncomfortable, bro.
Have you taken into consideration going to the hospital?
I've been to several hospitals and they keep telling me the same thing. They said it's anal fistula. I have to undergo a surgery. I'm scared I might not be able to hold my stool if I do this surgery.
Wait, have you considered seeing a proctologist?
Which one is that? But do we have proctologists in Ghana here?
Bro, we have a lot of them. They are being trained every time.
Where can I...
An anal fistula is an abnormal tract which connects the inner parts of the anus to the skin around the anus. As long as this tract persists, there will be a recurring boil around the anus. A proctologist is the one credited with excellent outcomes of surgery of anal fistula. Laser and ligature anal fistula surgeries are the modern methods with very low recurrence rates.
Visit Mwintaba Hospital and Coloproctology Center today or call us.
Day by Day exists in lotion, cream, soap, and more. Day by Day has 4 fragrance range.
Northern Ghana is making history. The Ghana Exim Bank and North Shore Apro Ghana Limited proudly invite you to the official opening of Phase 1 of the North Shore Apro Hub, a wholly Ghanaian-owned Apro manufacturing enterprise under the 24-hour economy initiative. Funded by the Ghana Exim Bank and partners, this landmark project will create 3,000 jobs at commissioning and up to 10,000 jobs at full operation. His Excellency, the President, John Dramani Mahama, will officially commission the facility, joined by the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Elizabeth Ofosue-Jare, and the Chief Executive of the Ghana Exim Bank, Sylvester Adinam Mensah. Date, Friday, 28 August 2026. Time, 12 noon. Venue, North Shore Apro Hub, Sabalugu, near Tamale in the Northern region. Join us as we celebrate Ghanaian enterprise, job creation, and a bold step towards industrial transformation.
Malaria's remedy is slow nut. Therefore, we're gonna use slow nut to recover. You have malaria? Yes, are you shivering? Yes, yes. You got chills? Yes, take low nut. First day, take low nut. Second day, take low nut. Third day, take low nut. That's all. Low nut scatter malaria. Low nut scatter malaria.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to Prime Business here on JoyNews. My name is Winston Taki, and now to our first business story. The Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, Duncan Amoah, says some oil marketing companies are likely to maintain their current prices despite the downward review of the floor price by the National Petroleum Authority. He spoke earlier in an interview on Business Live.
Indeed, what we also computed for the coming window, which is, the second in August, we were expecting prices to be a bit more stable as opposed to going down drastically per the numbers that I saw in your news report. Petrol did decline by some 1-2% on the international market overall. But diesel did see some adjustment upwards. Overall, however, I'm not surprised that the NPA price floor is indicating a downward movement because the floor was already high previously. And so what they are now saying is that some OMCs could be allowed to go down to the floor. But that is not to also communicate to consumers that they should expect from tomorrow or Monday that they will go to the pumps to meet very low pump prices. What we pick up from a cross-section of the OMCs, prices could be stayed at the levels they are currently. Well, we are quite happy that the government absorbed the 2 Ghana cedi earlier on diesel, because if you look at the variation between petrol and diesel now, you still get the indication that diesel consumers are still paying a lot more per liter as compared to those using PMS. So we will be happy that the government does a review of this after this particular window. But if prices do not decline to around 16, 15, I would expect that government will continue to absorb the 2 Ghana cedi so as to not make diesel prices get any steeper than it currently is.
Moving on, the president of the Federation of Association of Ghanaian Exporters, Davis Kobo, is calling for the introduction of a single-digit interest rate for the agribusiness in the horticulture sector to support its growth and competitiveness. There's more in this report.
The call comes as stakeholders prepare for the 2026 Ghana Horticulture Expo, an industry platform aimed at showcasing opportunities and promoting investment across Ghana's horticulture value chain. The expo is expected to bring together farmers, exporters, processors, investors, policymakers, and other players to explore opportunities for growth, innovation, and increased competitiveness in the sector. Speaking at a press soiree ahead of the expo, President of the Federation of Association of Ghanaian Exporters, Davis Kobo, says access to affordable financing will be crucial to unlocking the sector's full potential.
I think the key reforms we are looking at is for enabling environment, yes, it's been created. But we are looking at getting for all these things, financing is cross-cutting issue. So we are looking at a way of getting a special purpose vehicle to create a single-digit interest rate for agriculture and its allies. When I talk about agriculture, I'm talking about the agriculture and the value addition and the export. So these are some of the things we're looking to push. The other reforms is also looking at how government help the youth. Because in all fairness, if you really want to talk about agriculture and the sources of it in future, the youth will be the target.
Chief Operating Officer of GESAL, Samuel Yeboah, reiterated their commitment to de-risking lending to businesses in the horticulture sector.
GESAL's mandate is to give comfort in terms of credit risk guarantee and capacity building for banks to lend to the agribusinesses and the horticultural sector. With this mandate, we are able to demystify the perception that agricultural funding is risky. And banks are now comfortable with the credit risk guarantee and the technical assistance that we provide to help the banks to be able to unlock more private fund into the agricultural space.
Director for Business Banking at Fidelity Bank, Maxwell Asari, pledged their support towards the development of the horticulture sector.
Fidelity Bank, as an indigenous bank, actually sees this particular program as a way of creating jobs, as a way of boosting our foreign exchange earnings, and as a way of helping the export sector, knowing very well how critical it is to our economy. So we hope that we can have an impact on the volumes that we do. The president's target is by 2030 to do 10 billion, and that can only happen if there is financing. And that is where we step in as a bank. So we've put our mouth where exactly what we want to do. We've invested our money, and this time around, for the second year running, we are going to support this particular event.
The 2026 Ghana Horticulture Expo will provide a platform for industry players to showcase locally produced horticultural products and discuss challenges affecting the sector, including financing, infrastructure, technology, and access to markets.
The Ghana Revenue Authority has entered into a partnership with His Majesty Revenue and Customs of the United Kingdom to promote border security and enhance revenue mobilization. The partnership is expected to provide a platform for both countries to share knowledge on the operations in order to boost revenue. Speaking after a short ceremony to sign the partnership, Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Kwesi-Sarpong, assured that this will be the beginning of a renewed relationship between Ghana and the UK in border protection.
The partnership between the Ghana Revenue Authority and His Majesty Revenue and Customs of the UK is to target post-clearance audits by the Customs Division of the GRA. According to the Commissioner General Anthony Kwesi-Sarpong, this will strengthen compliance and protect government revenue as well as supporting customs activities.
We also welcome the fact that this agreement sits within the Ghana-UK Growth Partnership, as Madam mentioned. Economic growth does not happen through investment alone. It depends on strong institutions, effective systems, predictable rules, and trusted partnership. When customs works well, businesses can move goods efficiently. When compliance systems are effective, responsible businesses are not disadvantaged by those who seek to evade their obligations. And when institutions cooperate and share expertise, reforms can be implemented effectively. In that sense, today's ceremony is not only about customs. It is about creating some of the institutional foundations that will support trade, investment, job creation, and sustainable economic growth.
Commissioner for Customs Aaron Kano used the opportunity to highlight some benefits of such partnerships for the division.
Effective customs administration is an important enabler of trade, investment, and sustainable economic growth. This partnership with HMRC will support technical exchange and knowledge sharing as we advance Ghana's customs modernization agenda. Initial focus on post-clearance audit responds to a priority area for the GRA and will help enhance efficiency, improve risk management, and deliver better outcomes for traders and government.
Development Director at the British High Commission in Ghana, Terry Sarch, explained that both countries have a lot in common and hopes to use the opportunity to strengthen their relationships.
Marks the beginning of the HMRC GRA cooperation on customs capacity building. Just as with domestic revenue, this is both about increasing revenues and about supporting trade and economic growth as a key, and we see this as a key part of our wider Ghana-UK growth partnership. The work set out in the MOU aims to support Ghana to strengthen your customs systems and the post-clearance audit unit, and to implement the World Trade Organization's Trade Facilitation Agreement.
The parties signed a memorandum of understanding on the key expectations from the agreement.
MTN Ghana is expanding its investment in education and employability, with the MTN Foundation committing to 1,500 scholarships over the next 3 years while using its Bright Scholars Alumni Association to strengthen mentorship and career opportunities for beneficiaries. Speaking at the launch of the association, Chief Corporate and Sustainability Services Officer Ajwari said the Bright Scholarship has supported 1,222 students since 2017, including 299 first-class graduates. She says the initiative is designed not only to fund education, but also help young people build careers and contribute to Ghana's development.
MTN Ghana says its Bright Scholarship program is helping develop Ghana's future workforce by removing financial barriers to tertiary education. According to Chief Corporate and Sustainability Services Officer Ajari Afe, since 2017, the program has supported 1,222 students, with 299 graduating with first-class honors and 17 emerging as best graduating students at the institutions.
We are very proud of what the Bright Scholarship has achieved so far, and proud of the number of students who have benefited so far from it. Since 2017, the Bright Scholarship has provided relief to 1,222 students, including all of you who are here today. And many of you have gone on to do very well, and we've seen some of you displaying all kinds of products here today. 299 have graduated with first-class honors. 17 finished as valedictorian. MTN is not stepping back. We are not stepping back. If anything, we are going to double our efforts to make sure that we are bringing opportunity to people who do not have it. The foundation has committed to 1,500 scholarships over 3 years. And this year's 500 awards include teachers upgrading their qualifications, because one supported teacher multiplies into hundreds of children.
The company is now linking its education investments to employment and professional development through the new Alumni Association. Ajari Afe says the platform will connect graduates to mentors, employers, and help beneficiaries build networks and improve their chances of securing jobs and creating opportunities for others.
Some young people in this country inherit a network. Somebody's uncle makes a call and a CV moves from the bottom of the pile to the top. Most of you were not born into that room. An alumni association is how you build your own. It turns 1,220 separate stories into one story with a thing none of you has alone, which is reach. A graduate in Accra can open a door for a graduate in Wa she has never met on the strength of a shared story.
MTN Ghana says its investment in the Bright Scholarship will continue with the MTN Foundation, targeting 1,500 scholarships over the next 3 years, while encouraging beneficiaries to mentor and support the next generation.
Access to health care, quality education and clean water is improving for thousands of residents in communities surrounding the Golden Exotics Limited as the banana producing company ramps up investment in social intervention projects under its corporate social responsibility program. Here's more.
Golden Exotics Limited has intensified its corporate social responsibility initiatives in the communities where it operates and beyond, investing in projects aimed at improving healthcare, education, water and sanitation, accommodation, and capacity building. The company says these interventions are designed to address critical community needs and improve the living conditions of residents in its operational areas. Vice President of Golden Exotics Limited, Olivia Shasang, explained that the company leverages premiums generated from its fair trade certified produce to support farmers and fund community development projects. According to him, the company also contributes additional resources to sustain and expand its corporate social responsibility agenda.
20% maximum of the amounts received from fair trade can go directly to a bonus for the workers. The rest, the 80%, had to go into projects, building houses, building schools, building houses for the teachers who go to school, buildings and managing roads, very, very important too, providing water. So part with the fair trade funds, and part with the own company's funds, which has an amount fixed every year on its budget to spend on this kind of actions.
In the health sector, Golden Exotics has provided accommodation facilities to help attract and retain healthcare professionals posted to the communities. The company has also undertaken a refurbishment of existing healthcare facilities while constructing new health centers to improve access to quality healthcare services.
The bungalow has been a great help because there are no accommodations around. And ever since Golden Exotic were able to put up this building, it has really helped both the nurses and the teachers because people were refusing postings to this area. With the bringing up of the infrastructure, it has made people accept postings to these rural areas. Since you are very closer to the facility and the building is also here, whenever there are emergencies, we're able to attend to them very, very fast.
And now you can see we have plenty rooms here. So both the clinical, the midwifery aspect, and then the child welfare clinic is also, it's really working. First, there are no rooms, and then there were no infrastructures. Most of the time, they'll either go to Dofo or Asuchare. But Golden Exotics company has really helped this community.
Education remains another key area of focus for the company. Golden Exotics has built schools in several communities and continues to support existing educational institutions with logistics and other forms of assistance aimed at enhancing teaching and learning outcomes.
The lab helps us to learn the practical aspect of what we study in class, and it also helps us to prepare for our careers ahead because we can't go into our various jobs with a theory aspect only. Since doctors don't do operations with pen and papers, they use various instruments to operate their work. So this lab helps us to prepare for such occupations. And this lab has also helped us to develop skills.
The company has also invested in water and sanitation projects, helping to improve access to clean water and promote healthier living conditions for residents.
At first, we used to fetch from the normal canal, but now we had this. The population here is high now, so if possible, and there will be another provision for us to add to this one so that it will reach everyone. Because for me here, I stay around the water, but people are from far away. When you go to the top here, they'll now get down to come and fetch. I think if one will be here, something like that, we will be happy.
Golden Exotic says it remains committed to supporting sustainable community development and hopes to expand its intervention in the year ahead to directly improve the lives and livelihoods of more people through its corporate social responsibility initiatives.
In other development, the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting private TVET institutions to expand skills development and create more employment opportunities for young people. Deputy Director General in charge of corporate services at CTVET, Abdul Rahman Zakaria, said the Commission was poised to support the private TVET space to strengthen skills training and equip young people with practical competences needed by the industry.
The exhibition, held under the theme Creative Mind, Sustainable Solutions, showcasing innovative school projects and artistic expressions that address today's challenges and inspire tomorrow's solutions, provided students of DTI with a platform to demonstrate their practical skills and innovative solutions.
First of all, you have to let industry tell you, this is what I need. After telling you, then they come on board in the development of their curricula, such that by the time you finish training the person goes there and is able to fit into industry. And then at the end of the day, he'll be able to make a meaningful life for himself. And I'm particularly impressed about what I've seen because for these students, they have three choices. The first choice, after they've gone to industry for 6 months, I'm told from here they will go to industry for 6 months.
Students from DTI presented their various projects to visitors, judges, and other stakeholders explaining the ideas behind their innovations and how their work could address real-world challenges.
I was the lead presenter for the texture designs. It was a great experience, as students to embark on this agenda that DTI has given us. It was tough because then our judges opened us up to more dimensions of more aspects of things we have to do, and it has been just transformative. And the ideas, the production, the thinking that went into it was amazing. The design was centered on our environment. DTI is a green school. We like to have things natural. We like to have our brand works natural, and it was a nice way of exploring our graphic design skill beyond.
A member of the judging team commended the students for their creativity and practical approach, stressing the importance of exposing TVET students to opportunities where they can apply classroom knowledge to real-world challenges.
Today we're judging the multimedia department, and specifically one team that we handled was trying to solve a problem of creating unique textile design for the DTI class. And I must say that the students were quite impressive. For a graphic design department student, venturing into textile design is something that you don't often see.
We accept these people, take them through the welding and fabrication whole department, what they need to know to be useful in the welding and fabrication industry. So from zero to wherever they are able to get to at whatever point. Now, with the exhibition going on today, what we do is we task students to go out there, find problems out in the environment, right?
The exhibition brought together CTVET officials, DTI students, judges, industry partners, and other stakeholders to promote innovation, entrepreneurship, and practical skills development.
The former chief executive of the Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management, Ghana, Dr. Francis Eduku, has stressed that Ghana's ambition to build a thriving 24-hour economy will only succeed if it is supported by a robust 24-hour talent model. Speaking at a global conference on human resources in Africa 2026, he called for stronger investment in human capital development, artificial intelligence, digital infrastructure, and labor mobility, urging business leaders and policymakers to position Ghana as a potential drive for transformation in the world.
Delegates, harnessing human capital and artificial intelligence for economic transformation is not a responsibility of a single institution. It requires multi-sectorial effort and collaboration. So to our ministers in the room and our esteemed political figures, we need national regulatory coherence, robust digital infrastructure, and a cross-border trade frameworks backed by labor mobility. And I know in Ghana there is a framework being developed for global labor mobility. And when you are designing national industrial agendas or localized economic policies, such as round-the-clock economic models like the 24-hour economy that the current government is championing, we must understand that an effective 24-hour economy will only be successful under a 24-hour talent model. We expect our chief executive officers and organizational leaders to shift from viewing the HR function as a call center to embracing it as a strategic enabler and contributor to organization success and sustainability.
That's all for business here on Prime Business. My name is Winston Taki. Thanks for watching. Let's bring you an update on the latest commodity prices on the global market. Up next is Prime Sports.
Discover Willow Lane in Sakumono, one of Ghana's most prime community. These expertly designed 4-bedroom homes feature a private elevator, 4 ensuite bedrooms, private balconies, walk-in closets, and a gourmet kitchen and a maid's quarters. Perfect for families, executives, investors, and retirees. Our community offers a swimming pool, playground, and 3-tier security for your peace of mind. Experience the ultimate in comfort, convenience, and community here at Willow Lane, Sakumon. Visit wayley.org or call 0240-111119 or 0308-040500 to book your tour today. Wayley, your trusted home builder.
Upgrade your print game with Konica Minolta, proudly powered by SkySat Technologies. From all-in-one machines that print, scan, and copy to professional systems and heavy-duty production machines, we deliver unmatched performance. Right now, SkySat has an unbeatable offer. 1 entire year of free servicing on all Konica Minolta machines. That's 12 months of expert maintenance for new and existing customers. Visit our new VIP Print Center at Pegasus Place, Airport Residential Area for a live demonstration. 050-164-5180 or 0302-798-829. SkySat Technologies, performance that delivers every time.
Is your tech holding you back? Feeling lost in the maze of outdated gadgets? Relax. Come with me to Configure.
Don't magic. Now I've been international fashion designer. No more pencil than talk matter beer. Configure. Class in boy.
Oh, number 1.
Ghana, we don't just sell electronics, we transform your life. From office to home appliances and more, we have everything you need to step into the future.
Comfy Ghana, class in Kwa. Comfy Ghana, number 1.
When malaria shows up, it doesn't knock. It just takes over.
Oh, no. This fever is too much.
When malaria comes, respond with Mala-2. Fight malaria with Mala-2 tablets or syrup from Ernest Chemists. Test for malaria first before taking Mala-2. If symptoms persist for more than 48 hours, see a doctor. This advert is FDA approved.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we at your side, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank,
with global reach. BON make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa, lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BON make your future glow. BON, we go there for you night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa, lifting you higher.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Wakwanu bwada kafi owa totro o adoyia aja gwomacho afisinala. Balala na mama dina sesi esia yo ano agbe le tono fafa yi yo ma amadaka mala nkulam de enwu o
Good conduct, great life is brought to you by Indomie. Tastes great.
More Kivo inside. Kivo Gari Soaking Mix. A taste of Ghana.
Corporate Ghana, are you ready? The biggest gathering of Corporate Ghana is back. It's time for the Joy Sports Invitational 2026, where competition meets networking, fun meets fitness, and champions are made. Battle it out in football. Take your shot in the thrilling CEO penalty shootout. Test your speed in the lime and spoon race. Laugh your way through the unisex sack race. Pull together in the tag of peace. Show your accuracy in the female penalty shootout. Flex your strength in the arm wrestling and enjoy many more exciting activities. Join us on Saturday, 29th August 2026 at the University of Ghana Stadium. We kick off the day with a high-energy aerobic session from 6 a.m. So come early, warm up, and get ready for an unforgettable day. Ready to register? Call or WhatsApp Sleving on 0242-376445. The Joy Sports Invitational Tournament 2026 is proudly sponsored by Toyota, Superior Quality, Minerals Commission, the regulator of the mining industry in Ghana. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app, Abako, Services Bibri, Latex Foam, your partner for life, Copia Leasing, Renting and Maintenance Services, Virtual Security Africa, Complete Security Solutions. Joy Sports Invitational 2026. Let's compete, connect, and celebrate the true spirit of Corporate Ghana.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the Prime Sports segment with me, Emmanuel. All sales services say they are ready to make a mark at this year's Joy Sports Invitational Tournament, scheduled for August 29 at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And the tournament, which brings together businesses, corporate institutions, and sports enthusiasts, aims to promote wellness, teamwork, and networking through sports. There is more from our visitor.
He was in Ghana. He was in Ghana. He was in Liberia. He was in Liberia. He was in Sierra Leone. He was in Sierra Leone. He was in Gambia. He was in what he was.
And if you don't know what Allsale has done, for more than 2 decades, they provided banking services, provided technology for mining sector, for manufacturers, and ensure that cash continue to flow across the length and breadth of Africa. That is what Allsale has done, and that's what they continue to do. As an institution dedicated to ensuring that your bank is secure with their secured services, as an institution that ensures that your mining sector, your manufacturing company is safe, Allsale Services is one of a kind of a company. And they are the only institution you need to get in touch with for whatever you need. They are focused, they have integrity, and they persevere. Sharif, you see your ladies and gentlemen dancing and shouting this morning. Are you in the mood?
Yes, we are. We are ready. Yes, we are.
Did you get experience from last year's event?
Yes, that was our maiden one. I think also really performed. Managing director did so well, Nana Kanto. And then this year we are ready. You know, the football, we got to the quarterfinals, and then we were eliminated through a penalty shootout.
You could have also won by the penalty shootout. What happened?
yes. So now we've really trained for this year, and then we are ready. So expect something big from Allsale this year.
Some companies are camping in Madrid, others are camping in France, some are camping in Liverpool. Where are you camping your team?
We are the Emirates. That's the champions. That's the champions. So we are training with Arsenal.
Ateta.
Yes.
Has Ateta invited you over?
Yes, I'm the Ateta now. I'm the Ateta. So we hope to lift the trophy this year. I mean, quarterfinals last year wasn't bad. So this year we are winning.
And talk to me about Allsale Services. What sort of institution are you? What do you represent?
Okay, so Allsale Services Limited is a banking solution provider. Okay, we've been in the system for about 2 decades now. We have about 65% of the market share when it comes to money counting machines, the sorters, and then all the equipment, all banking equipment. So that's what we do now.
And you've been doing it. I was going through. You have about 3,000 customers, and you serve about 45 plus banks and all that. What makes the machines you render one of a kind?
Okay, so also we take what we do seriously. So we have an R&D department who really studies the industry and then acts upon the information that we get, okay, so that we can really provide what the customers need. That's our thing.
If you're a bank and you don't know of Allsale Services, that you don't exist in Ghana.
Yeah. You don't.
Why then? Why are they? Why are they? And now what's you go home? What's you go home? So Allsale Services, get in touch with them for all your banking services, and they will provide you the solutions that you need to be a competitor within the financial sector. Work here, they're just at Kharyne First Traffic Light, and engage their team. Whatever you need, the solution is right here. Also, see them at the University of Ghana Stadium on August 29 for the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament.
From Allsales, let's now hear from La Community Bank, because they say last year's event opened more doors for them, and they are coming back this year ready to have even more fun while leading an example by their performance.
It's another Joy Sports Invitational Tournament. Today we find ourselves in the presence of La Community Bank, an institution that was part of the last edition in 2025, and they are back for the 2026 edition. Haven't acquired so much experience from participating in the tournament. They are here hoping to do better than they did last year. As you can see right behind me, they are gearing up for the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament. We'll be hearing from them pretty soon what they've been doing ahead of the competition at the University of Ghana Stadium. this energy shows that you don't have any challenger. Yeah, when it comes to community banking, there's no challenger. So, indeed, the boss himself is here. I noticed that the moment he showed up, people had energy. Yes. So he brought the energy. Yes. Mr. Van der Poel, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good?
It's a second edition.
Yes.
We told you we'll come.
Yes.
We tried it. We loved it. It opened doors for us. And we are here for the second time. For this year, we want to have a good time. And we want to do business whilst having a good time. For the sports, it's a done deal. We won't tell you what we are going to do. But there is a reform in our sector by Bank of Ghana. And unfortunately, that reform, we started it. We are the first community bank in Ghana. So it's either you are number one or you are nothing. They don't, apart from me who has gray hair, they are all young.
Young team? Are you winning the zero penalty?
Last year, we didn't prepare. I mean, I didn't know we were going to do small polls. I thought we were going to have a keeper in the post. So we can be the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, now we know what you are going to do. So watch out. I cannot lose in front of. If I lose, they lose. So I need to set example. Leadership by example. And that's what we're going to do.
That's what La Community Bank is going to do. Leadership by example. They've led when it comes to community banking for nearly 40 years. As you mentioned, there will be 40 next year. And there isn't any community bank to do business with than La Community Bank. They are in the heart of the community. Come there, do business with them, and they will transform your life. Also be at the University of Ghana Stadium on August 29 for the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament and see what the leaders in the community banking sector can do. See you there on August 29. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Men's team, the Black Princesses, will jet off to Poland in the coming days in what will be the 8th successive Under-20 Women's World Cup for the country. Now, the players are calling for outstanding per diems and bonuses to be settled before the tournament. My colleague Penti Jijo has more in this report.
Ghana's women's Under-20 team, the Black Princesses, have intensified preparations with a friendly game against Amili this year at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram. They won by 5-1, and the team is looking good and ready for the World Cup in Poland.
Speaking to Joy Sports, head coach Charles Sampson provided an update on team's preparation so far.
I would say this time around we were able to bring in some new faces in the beginning. That is what we wanted to see what we can add up to the squad. We did, and then they brought in quality, so it made the preparation even more exciting. So we are in a good place.
Sampson also opened up about how injuries have disrupted camp.
Yes, that has been the difficult part of us in the qualifiers. We lost almost 3 goalkeepers through injury, and all of them almost were number 1 goalkeepers, so we had to struggle a little bit. So this camp, we actually scouted and brought in 8 goalkeepers in camp in the beginning. So out of the 8, now we are almost on the 4th, and maybe get the 3 that are going to represent us. So we are in a good place on that one.
The Black Princesses have had long-standing issues with per diems and bonuses. Preparations for this tournament have been no different.
Been with the girls throughout the qualifiers, have seen their efforts and what we went through with South Africa and also with Uganda. So coming to this particular camp, all of us, all the girls actually, were expecting to have their bonuses even before we travel. As we speak right now, we may be traveling within some days. They haven't got it. They even had some meeting and called me in and asked me. And those things are difficult for me because I don't know what to say. I don't have answers. I don't know where it's coming from. We've always been supported, our preparation amazing, the FA is supporting us how we should, what we need, we get it. But the bonus aspect and the payment aspect, I do my best with the staff to motivate the girls as much as we can, but those are the parts that we cannot influence so much. So there I wish and I hope that it can be resolved as soon as possible before we leave to Poland.
Samson's sentiments were reiterated by forward Ivy Oseosu.
Not only the bonuses, we are hoping for a South African per diem and the bonuses. This is not stopping us from playing, but I think it's a little destructive and we have to get it as we deserve. So now we are hoping that the responsible people take responsibility and give us the money, because we need some things, and it boosts our play and anything, like boost our play. We deserve it, and it's part of motivation and all that. So I think we are hoping to get those money.
The Black Princesses have been drawn in Group B alongside France, South Korea and Ecuador. Reporting for Joy Sports, Pentijo, Pram.
Now, the National Sports Authority has inaugurated a 5-member resource mobilization and partnership committee as part of efforts to strengthen funding and build strategic partnerships for Ghana's sports sector. We have more for you in this report.
The committee, chaired by African Paralympic Committee President Samson Dean, was inaugurated on Friday and is expected to explore sustainable approaches to resource mobilization while strengthening collaboration between the NSC and potential partners. The 5-member committee comprises of Samson Dean as chairman, Yawan Pofuankra as co-chairman, Hajia Zinabu Sulemana and Alhaji Mutawakilu Idrisu as members, with Mavis Ekwenyama serving as member secretary.
The purpose of this gathering is to empower the committee to scout men, appropriate men for all strata of sports in our country, Ghana. Here we need talents for all of the 58 federations that we have within the nook and cranny of our country, Ghana, to ensure that we embark on competitive sports to win laurels everywhere. For the purposes of this meeting, it is important to understand that men are part of the resources of the nation. Materials. There are instances where we don't even have equipment for our sportsmen. It is the charge of this committee to ensure that we find appropriate wares, machines, and related for all strata of sports, so that they don't use equipment that are not befitting for the specific sports, in bids to ensure that we'll be successful in international competitions.
The 5-member committee will now begin its mandate as the NSA seeks new avenues to improve resource mobilization and establish sustainable partnerships for the development of sports in Ghana.
It's now time to head to Berlin for an update on German football. And for this roundup, we are joined by correspondent Thomas Parrow from our partner station DW in Berlin. Welcome, Thomas. Now, let's start looking at Bayern Munich now. The champions, how are they preparing for the new season?
Bayern Munich have a lot to prepare for this time round. Their big challenge this coming season is, on the one hand, to defend the double that they won last season, the Bundesliga and the German Cup. But on the other hand, they'll want to improve in the Champions League. This remains a sore spot for the Germans since they last won it in 2020. Since then, they've been eliminated in the quarterfinals or in the semi-finals, unable to get over that final hurdle. So Vincent Kompany and his team will want to change that this time round. And for that, they have also strengthened their squad with some important names. Ismail Saibari from PSV Eindhoven, Nathaniel Brown from Eintracht Frankfurt. One of the most immediate challenges for Bayern and for Kompany will be to manage player workloads after the World Cup and integrate those new arrivals. You may remember that key stars like Kharyne and Michael Olise played important roles for their countries at the World Cup.
Now, let's focus on new teams this year, the ones that got promoted, especially this season. Can you give us some details on these teams and what impact they can make this season?
The three promoted teams for the coming Bundesliga are Schalke, Paderborn and Elversberg. Now, Schalke and their return after a 3-year absence is very significant. They are one of Germany's biggest, most traditional clubs with a large fan base, with one of the country's biggest stadiums. Their return will also revive one of the most exciting local derbies, the one against Borussia Dortmund. This is arguably one of Germany's most important fixtures, a match between two giants of the Ruhr region. Looking beyond Schalke, Paderborn returned to the Bundesliga after 6 seasons away. And for Elversberg, the coming season will be historic. It's their first ever Bundesliga appearance. And it's being described as a sort of fairy tale story, a team that comes from a community of roughly 12,000 residents, very small, and they're one of the smallest clubs ever to reach Germany's top league. So even if they go straight back down after a season, the fact that they've come this far is already remarkable for the underdogs.
Now, just before I let you go, Tom, let's talk about some transfers. What are the biggest transfers so far in the Bundesliga this season, and what kind of players should we expect, in terms of performances?
Bayern, as we already discussed, have made the biggest statement so far with Saibari, with Brown. Dortmund, meanwhile, brought in highly rated Greek talent Konstantinos Karetsas from Genk, reportedly for around 30 million euros. But just as remarkable have been the departures so far. Karim Adeyemi left Dortmund to join Barcelona, and Yan Diomande, the young talent from Ivory Coast, left Leipzig for a record sum to become a Real Madrid player. This transfer, reportedly for up to 140 million euros, has been one of the stories of the summer so far. Diomande had only arrived in Leipzig a year ago after a handful of professional matches and now leaves as the most expensive African player to join the 15-time Champions League winners Real Madrid, a move Diomande himself described as a childhood dream come true.
Yeah, a move that he would, of course, describe as a dream come true. And that's how we wrap up the sports segment with me, Benaya Elom. For more stories, you can log on to myjoyonline.com. Have a nice weekend.